Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I want to talk to you guys about how to get over resistance and general procrastination when it comes to getting work done. So when I talk about procrastination or like that resistance, I'm not talking about laziness. So there's a difference between laziness and procrastination. So laziness is a general, just you don't want to work, right? Procrastination is when you have the desire, you have the want to work to get whatever it is that you need to get done, but you feel that resistance and you end up giving in to the resistance, meaning the feeling of like like, for example, when you want to go to the gym, right? There's a process. You have to, it's a it's funny. When we want to do something, there's usually a multi-step process we have to go through to get to the thing that we want to start working on, right? So for example, the gym, right? When you want to go to the gym, usually you're, in most cases, you're laying on the couch or you're laying in bed, you're on your phone, and then you're like, fuck, I gotta go to the gym, right? I know I'm gonna feel good after this workout. My endorphins are gonna start to kick in, my dopamine's gonna kick in, I'm gonna feel great, I'm gonna have a pump, right? I'm gonna make gains, or I'm gonna lose weight if that's my goal. But it's like, damn, the resistance is like very strong right now. So, and for example, that multi-layered process is step one, put the phone down. Step two, step out of bed. Step three, walk out the door. Step four, get in the car. Step five, get out of the car. So there's multi-steps before you even get to the gym, to where it's like the actual workout, the actual lifting of the weights, or the running on the treadmill, or the whatever you're doing. That's not even the hard part. That's the easy part. It's, you guys, you hear it all the time. It's usually getting to the gym that's the hard part, right? And in the same way, whether it's you're writing an essay for your school, for a final or something, or you're doing something for your business, it's the same sort of feeling. You gotta get up, you gotta open the computer, right? You got to think about what you're going to do, what you're going to write, or what you're going to work on, and then you got to start working on it, right? So here's the thing. Here's the key to overcoming like procrastination and resistance, right? Because resistance is always there. Whether we realize it or not, every day I wake up, there's always resistance to sit there and snooze on my alarm, hit the snooze button, right? Because it's like, shit, I got to get up. I got to go. I got to shower. I got to put my shoes on, put my clothes on. Walk out the door, etc. So there's always resistance, right? So how do you overcome that? How do you just like bust through it every time when you sense it? The key, guys, you're never going to get rid of resistance, right? So that's the key to understand. That's the first thing you have to understand. You will never ever get rid of resistance. Resistance will always be there, because like I said, we are designed to conserve calories, right? We're designed in, not to the fullest degree, but we are designed to be lazy for the most part, right? Because we have to conserve calories, right? So there's a natural tendency to have resistance be there when we're planning on doing something. So how do you overcome it? You don't overcome it. The way to overcome it is, it's a mental thing. You have to understand and become aware of the fact that it will always be there. When you can accept and come to terms with the fact that resistance will always be there every day, no matter how good you get at something, no matter how much in shape you are, no matter how lean you are, no matter how much money you make from your business, there's always gonna be resistance to the work, right? It never ends. So, like I said, it's really not the work itself, but to really understand this and deal with it at the core is awareness. So it's saying awareness is transformative in and of itself, right? So when you're aware of the fact that it's always going to be there, right? When you have intentions to go to work on something, when you come to terms with that, it makes it easier, because it's like you anticipate it. When you anticipate it, you can bust through it. But when you're every day, you don't have the understanding that it's like always going to be there, and you think it's just going to get easier. That's where I think people fall off. When they think that the work is going to get easier, or like the resistance is going to go away. When you think that that's going to be the case, right? Someday in the future, right? When things are just gonna be easy and you'll have all the money and you don't have to really like work hard. When you have that sort of mindset, it makes everything more difficult, because that's not the truth. Every day there's going to be resistance. Now, are some days maybe, is the resistance less? Like, is the feeling of going to the gym more enticing than other days? Of course, but there's varying degrees of it. But the fact of the matter is that it's still there. So to overcome it is to just become aware that you will have to deal with it every day. Once you can come to terms with that in your mind and understand that it's going to be ever present, right? Then you can really begin to really put the work in consistently and not really procrastinate. Because I think that's what procrastination comes down to, is we just, we want to do the work, but we can't seem to get over the hump in our mind about getting to it, right? So that's really what it comes down to. And like I said, there's the difference between procrastination and laziness. So people who procrastinate, there are people who, they want to get the work done, or maybe they have a track record of being consistent, but there's times where they fall off because they don't fully accept the fact that it's going to be there. So yeah, guys, this is something that I've had to I struggle with at times, right? I'm better at it now, just because I've been doing this stuff for a long time now. But it's really prominent. It's really, it's really present when I get home from work and I have to go to the gym and I have to work on uploading YouTube videos, or maybe going to the grocery store. Like, that's really difficult sometimes to do. So there's always resistance to doing things that require us to exert ourselves, whether it's mentally or physically. But like I said, when you can come to terms with the fact that it'll always be there, it's a freeing experience, because now you're freed from the lie that someday when, because like I said, these internet fucking guys are always marketing to you saying, you don't have to work a day in your life, or life will be on easy mode when you have a certain amount of money. And it's just like, no, man, like there's always going to be that resistance to jumping on a sales call, to uploading video, to going to the freaking grocery store, to folding clothes, to going on a walk, to going to the gym, to just doing basic shit. No matter how successful you are, millionaire, multimillionaire or not, there's always going to be resistance to just doing things that require labor, right? So yeah, guys, that's it. That's all. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. And if you guys have any questions, leave them down below. As always, I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.